But that's my review on the smack list sauce. What's going on, YouTube beautiful people? I am back with another video. Welcome to Overthinking Understanding YouTube page. Today we will be trying the Be Love Sauce Spicy Smacklicious Sauce Mix. So we're gonna try it. This is the first time getting it. It just went back into stock, so we're gonna see what she working with. I don't know why we love watching people eat. That's a new thing for the people, but hey, it go crazy. So I got some Dungeness crabs, snow crabs, some corn, and some shrimp. We also gonna talk about, I be seeing it down my timeline a lot. We know the times that we're in, the white man this, the white man that, what black people can and can't do. So while I got y'all attention, while y'all gonna watch me, you know, indulge in some of this delicious smacklicious sauce, we also go, I don't know, just an open conversation. I'm not trying to go against anybody intelligence. Nothing I'm saying is fact. It's just my opinion. But I also feel like it's a lot of stuff that the African American community blames on people that we can't do ourselves, or can I say, some of the things that we be going through, we're kind of doing it to ourselves. Oh, first thing I want to talk about. Okay. I ain't add too much stuff to her sauce. I did chopped garlic. I want to say 2 sticks of unsalted butter, like a stick of salted butter. It's pretty good though. I mean, it's pretty good. I ain't got nothing to say. It's pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna start off with finances. This is just my feeling on this. If you have kids or you have family or whatever that you love, and they are more educated on, that's bullshit. Sauce pretty good. You gotta get into it. If they are more educated on what the white man, if they say a white man anyway, I really hate it. I feel like as African Americans, we have the ability and the power to do so many great things, and by you saying the white man doing this or that, it just takes away from the greatness that you have. But like I said, we're going to talk about finances. So if your kids don't know, I ain't even going to say balancing the checkbook. A lot of us don't use checkbooks. But let's say just the 3 times over rule. If you can't afford it 3 times over, and your kids know about Jordans, then you can't blame that on the white man. If your kids, and don't get me wrong, you know, we be quick in our community to be like a child should stay in a child's place. At the same time, kids grow up, and 9 times out of 10 we grow up fast depending on the environment. And you talking to your kids about the white man or being cautious or whatever with the police, they should know hey, if I give you $10, don't go out there trying to buy a toy that's $12. You could buy you 4 or $5 toys. It's just small things that I feel like that goes untalked about in the black community. If your child knows about Gucci, or they think that Burlington and Ross, or even Payless or Walmart shoes is for broke people, you can't blame that on the white man for them to want to grow up and be like a rapper. And don't get me wrong, like I said, this is just my opinion. Nothing that I'm saying is law or factual. This is just what I feel that gets skipped in the black community, and a lot of blame gets put on the white man, or a lot of power gets put in the white man's hands. Like we don't have power to control our children's minds or our community's minds. If your child has a favorite rapper but knows nothing about Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, or even the fact, those are big names. If they don't know some African American that has contributed, which is a lot of us, that has contributed to the foundation of America, but you cool with them knowing what hood they from or what hood their favorite rapper from, you can't blame that on the white man. He didn't do that to your child. If you telling your child, or you This is good. This sauce is actually good. My mouth actually getting hot. I had a spicy sauce. And the more I talk, the hotter it's getting. But it's good. It's good. But if you feel like you can't, your child can rap a rap song word for word, but you feel like you can't sit down and talk to them about a bank account, it's a problem there. And the white man didn't do that. Now I get it. Back in the day, it could have been different. It's a lot of stuff that we were not able to educate ourselves on. We are able to educate ourselves on a lot more stuff these days, and we don't. Oh, this is just my suggestion for the African American community. Teach your kids about finances. And most of the time, kids will be like, I don't want to get this, or I don't want my mama to spend this money. So it's not like they don't know about your parents' financial status. Depending on where they grow up. We say the hood, some people say urban communities. Kids know what be going on in the household. They feel like they got to go and sell drugs, or that even that a 9 to 5 is bad. Which is nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. You know, if you could teach your kids that you can work a 9 to 5 and still work for yourself. Because no matter who pay you, it depends on what you do with the money that you make in your 9 to 5. So if you work in a 9 to 5 and your kids just see you pay bills, or they see you buy your vices, you can't say that you put a bad taste in their mouth for 9 to 5. You can't say the white man did that. Because I would want people to know that you can work a 9 to 5 and you can still work for yourself. It's what you do with your money. So if you go to work and you want to live above your means, and you say you can't make ends meet, but you have $100 nails and you living somewhere you don't want to live, you can't say the white man is keeping you down and you don't make enough money at your 9 to 5. Because at the end of the day, you working for your bills. When you could work, you could sacrifice, you could hustle, you could live below your means for a little bit, save your money up until you're able to get the house you want to stay in. Or you able to, even, some people's dreams are not owning a house. But if you walking around with $100 nails, your feet stay dead, you're going out, and your kids do not have a savings account, or your kids do not have some type of college fund, it doesn't even have to be college, because everybody don't want to go to college. But if your kids, if you started from nothing when you was 18 and you had to work, and you say you want your kids to be better than you, and you don't have no type of money put up for your kids, even if it's one, I just say it's plural, any type of money put up, then you can't blame that on the white man. We can't put that blame on him for if you keep your hair done and you say, I'm a parent and I gotta live too. That's true. But isn't it about, and anybody in the community, you can have nieces and nephews. Don't just teach your kids or these, or your, and like I say, I'm talking to African Americans, not I done had plenty of Caucasians help me. I don't mean it in a bad way at all, because I don't want to get it twisted. I just hate for people to say it. I'm speaking to the African Americans that's always talking about somebody keeping them down. But, you know, sometimes they be the reason they're in the position that they're in. You're looking at the negativity in the world. Are you looking at what somebody's taking away from you? But what about what are you giving to your people? You talk about what white people have taken away, and all white people are not bad. By no means. But like I was saying, you getting your hair done, you going out to the club, you doing all of that. Your kids see that. Yeah, and it's balanced. I'm not saying you can't. But your children should also be comfortable with you talking about money and bills and any type of thing. Fight, even allowances. I guess the bill don't want to be a part of this conversation. Even on an allowance, or something as small as whatever you can afford to give your child to put up. It's teaching them how to save money and what to do with money. A lot of people in the African American community are very good with money. And it's a lot of people that are not. It's a lot of children that be like, when I grow up, I want to buy this and I want to do this and I want to do that, and they don't understand the responsibilities that come with it. You know, you be like, when I get older, I'm gonna get me a house, I'm gonna get me a car, but you should better talk to your, and this age is age appropriate for everything, but you should better talk to your kids about paying bills correctly. Not you working to pay your bills, but you working and paying your bills so you'll be better off. Because it's a responsibility. It has to happen. You know, if you're going to